I'm actually sort of impressed that this was released a day ago and this conversation is like still going, right? About the statue.
Big, overweight, just there's nothing attractive about the statue. There's nothing appeasing. It's like this monster of a black woman. She hates black women. She hates black women. Most of her content is bashing black women. And what is so unattractive about this statue? What is so unattractive? We're gonna talk about it. Let's dissect it together. She says she's big, fat, black, and ugly. Fat. Is she fat? No, honestly, is she fat? Is she a little bit on the thicker side? Yeah. I would say if this were to scale, my thighs are bigger than hers.
All right, I'm going to jump in real quick right here. Looking at this woman, I'm talking about the statue. The statue. I personally do not think, and I did not think when I saw this statue that it was like hideous, or I wouldn't use the description of a monster. I wouldn't use that. That wasn't the point. And of course, with different opinions, things get lost in translations. The main issue, the main point gets lost, which is, why are we celebrating mediocrity? Why aren't you putting something on there that is worthy of being proud of? And as you listen to this chick talk here, I'm talking about the content creator with the pink hat. She is a single mother. She's always complaining about what she's not going to do for a man. Here's the simple truth. The same women who are okay with this statue and think this should be lifted up, we should celebrate women at whatever size, and you don't need anything to be celebrated, are the same women who think, I don't have to do anything. I'm not going to do anything to attract a man. He has to like me the way that I am. I shouldn't lose weight. Same mentality. Instead of putting something on there, like you guys saw, my whole thing was like, okay, could have put up a picture of like a nuclear family. No, they will fight for this. It's the same chicks, same mindset. I think anybody that's looking at this statue and saying this is the most hideous, facially speaking, that's not what this is about. I've seen women who are ugly, and yes, they do exist. They're going to say, oh, that doesn't exist. You're beautiful no matter what. No, no, no. We've all seen women and men, right? I've seen people who are ugly. This is not what this is. It's about what it represents and what it means, and the mindset of the type of women who would champion this. It ties into everything else. It ties into why only 26% of black women get married. It all ties in.
Am I fat? Am I fat? If this statue was to scale, my thighs would be thicker than hers. It's a boxy shirt. She's standing at rest. She's not in a posed position to show off her figure. Most women in America is shaped like this. Not even just black women. Not even just black women. Most women in America is what would be considered plus size. I want to say the average size for most women is what, a size 12? I think a size 12 is the average size of American women. So why is it that only black women get labeled with being plus size?
It's not only black women. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's literally an epidemic of obesity. And guys, don't forget mother here, right?
Why is it that only black women get labeled with being fat? Think about it. Let's talk about her face. Where's the ugly? Where's the ugly? Look at her face. Look at the bone structure. She has immaculate bone structure. The proportions are perfect.
I'm sorry, I have to pause it. I just can't believe it. This is where the delusion comes in the chat, right? Tinfoil, pink hat on. She's going to say now everything is perfect about this woman. Come on, bro. You can't, out of their minds. You're telling me you can't find something that looks way better. Is this the highest standard that can be shown in Times Square for everyone else to see?
At her lips. Look at her lips. White women would be taking a picture of those lips to their doctor and say, let me here. It's braided. I thought y'all wanted natural. If it was in an afro, it would be a problem. If it was straight and silky, it would be a problem. It's in braids. It's a problem. I thought y'all wanted natural women. I thought y'all wanted women to embrace modest and natural. I thought that's what y'all wanted. What about her is ugly? I'm trying to find the ugly. She has a black person nose. I got a black person nose. Her eyes are perfectly spaced apart. She has almond eyes. She has perfect, like she has beautiful lips, a beautiful jawbone, nice. I bet I could tell she's not even smiling. Because she's in a relaxed position.
Relaxed. There's street interviews of people literally saying, oh, she looks like she has a bit of an attitude. They literally positioned her so she looks like it was on the news, that she's facing off the other white male statue. Stop it.
I could tell she looked like she got my cheekbones, if I'm being honest. She looked like she got my cheekbones, if I'm being honest. Am I ugly? Because my thighs, if she were proportioned to the average size, would be bigger than hers. We got the same facial feature for the most part, and I'm black. Am I fat, black, and ugly?
Guys, I'm sorry. I can't help but pause and make commentary on this. I'm so sorry. There's no level of fall from the highest standard that I've realized they would accept as, hey, we're headed in the wrong direction. We have massive improvement that needs to be made. Yes, I believe men today, black men, have massive improvements that they need to make, but men will accept that. They will. Will some of them start crying and going, no, I shouldn't have to. Yeah, but most men, they know that type of mindset doesn't get you far in the long run. You know, you don't survive as a man for that long living in this type of delusion. I told you guys when I was addressing this topic that I said this chick looks like a version of my recent before picture. And I've been in the gym, right? Getting myself together and getting back, just had a family, so on and so forth. But to the modern woman and the black women that are defending this, they look at this, they're like, absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's perfect, actually. Kind of looks like me, sending women dead off, and they're out here raising the next generation. I just say, save yourself, avoid the tea drinkers at all costs, and do your best to do better. No, I don't think the statue is hideous or ugly or a monster. I think anybody that says that, they're borderline extreme, and some people do that. And I've done that on certain videos. I've said it, okay, maybe I went too hard on that. That was too far. But that's not what this whole conversation is about.
Where's the ugly? And she's saying, oh, it's a monstrous statue. It's a statue. Would you ever refer to the Statue of Liberty as a monstrous statue? And that's way bigger than her.
Oh, she meant monstrous, as in the monstrous size, I guess. Yeah, it's like 12 foot tall bronze. It's a pretty tall statue. Just because something is monstrous in size, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. There you go. Right there. Guys, of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. Listen, as always, to my currently engaged, soon to be married men, head over to fathershaverights.com. Make sure, if you need a prenup but don't know where to start, head over to fathershaverights.com. Access our guide. Our guide helps you get ready before you hire your attorney. Appreciate you. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.